Riley, take us through that last pass in overtime. Just what were you looking for? What was the play? That sort of thing.
Yeah. So I mean, we ran that play a couple times earlier in the game, and I was talking to Coach Anderson on the headset, and he said it's going to be open. I just got to give it patient, or I got to be patient. Offensive line did a great job, and Tom did a great job getting open, and he made a play at the end of the game, and it went counted.
Tommy, your thoughts on the TD pass there, and what you see?
I mean, it was incredible. Riley put it right where we needed it, and I mean, all I did was catch it and back up a couple yards. So, I mean, Lake Zurich didn't cover it bad. I think we just ran it really smoothly.
You guys overcame, what, 4 turnovers?
3 possessions in a row, I might add.
Yeah. And what were you thinking at that point?
Yeah, obviously our heads are just kind of spinning, and we don't really know like what to think. But our coach is doing a great job calming us down on the sidelines. You know, we've been in the situation before. We know how to react to it, and our defense really did a nice job, and we just made plays at the end of the game. So.
Riley, you and I talked about leading up to this game how you learned a lot from that St. Charles North game. You also threw a couple interceptions there, threw a couple picks today, but obviously you guys get the win. And you know, what did you, from that experience, what did you learn that you could use in a game like tonight?
Yeah, I went back, did a lot of film study on that game, and I just saw that, you know, when mistakes happen, we can't dwell on them. We can't, you know, we got to stay cool, calm, collective, and we just got to keep moving forward because we can't change it. We can't change the past.
Eric, could you talk about, I know this has come out a little bit before, but all you guys were here as 8th graders, I guess, in 2013, and, you know, to go from being in the stands and watching them win and being on the field and winning, you know, what that journey been like?
Yeah, it's been crazy. I remember me, Tom, and a lot of others were all in the top left corner on our side, and ever since then, when I called Michael Moff's touchdown. But ever since then, you know, we really thought that we could do it. We've been successful in football all through our youth years, and it's just crazy that the journey we took to get here.
Riley, did you address that, please?
Yeah, you know, obviously I'm sitting with them. You know, it's watching Mike and Coffey play, who is a great influence. But yeah, I mean, we've been talking about this since we've been playing football together. You know, we've been together for so long, and we just built such a brotherhood, such a chemistry, and we knew how we needed to end it. And I mean, all of our work paid off today.
Right in the second touchdown drive, before you threw the touchdown pass, the long pass to Eric, but where you got quite a bit from numbers that week.
Yeah.
Dude's a stud. Holy cow.
That was not actually the play we were supposed to run, and it didn't work out in our favor. But you know, after that, we came back, and I hit a big pass to Eric, but he did a great job getting separation from the DB, and it made it early.
Riley, can you just talk about your connection to the playoffs? I mean, it's been like this before today, but today.
Yeah, with Eric, or just all
yeah, you two guys.
Yeah, so obviously we've been doing a lot of work in the summer, and we've been together for so long, and I mean, it's just, like I say, the brotherhood and the chemistry that we built together. You know, I know exactly where he's going to be. He knows exactly, you know, scrambling, stuff like that, and I mean, we really did a great job.
Yeah, I mean, when he's throwing it right to me, it's really easy. I'm basically just running. He's throwing it to me, and it's been working.
Coach, I heard you say to someone on the field, you did the impossible task, I think you called it, beating Lake Zurich.
I don't know. We've been under the radar, I think, all season long, and we knew these guys were really pretty special, and felt like, you know, there was a tremendous amount of feeling that they were kind of, from when they were coming, the teams they beat Mount Carmel, you know, we were up against a heck of a task. And I don't know that we ever really talked about it. We just got ready to play football. Really, I think our game planning this week and the way that Riley, these guys got to it. Let's talk about our defense. Let's talk about Batavia's defense, because our defense is sensational. Has been all year long. Has been, I think, one of the best, if not the best defense in the state of Illinois. You know, you got Michael Jansen here, but you could have 8 other guys who just play hard, sideline to sideline, don't give an inch. They hit you, they whack you. You got to earn everything that you get. And really, just an incredible job by our group and Coach Hall. So, I don't know, man. This is thrilling. Thrilling for these guys, thrilling for our community, thrilling for our whole team to be able to come here and do this today. It felt like, in a lot of ways, I'll be honest, I know the crowd is incredible and all that, but like on the sidelines, like any other game. Talking about things, and you mentioned the turnovers, so what? You know, so what? They happen. And really, some of them were very good plays. We had a couple turnovers on big gainers, and the one play that was a pick bounced off a guy's shoulders. So, you know, it was cool out there. The ball started getting slick, I think, for both teams. And I don't know, that just was, what a great football game. I think the most important thing, we went to shake hands for the overtime. The demeanor of the Lake Zurich kids and our guys out on the field with the captains, unbelievable. Like, everybody was just thrilled, both teams, to get more time to play with their brothers. And that was kind of an interesting thing, just how much more fun. We got free football, got more time. I mean, that's what we've been banking on all along. One more week, one more practice. Last 24 hours have been really hard for a lot of us, because we knew this was coming to an end. So a couple more minutes, that was a gift, man.
Did you
That was a
see
gift.
any body language there, or someone say anything during?
No,
It was just-
everyone with both teams were thrilled. Both coaches were thrilled.
You could just tell.
Oh, very much. Their team is just like us. A lot of guys, you know, they had a lot of things they had to deal with. You know, we internally had some things, some players on our team who lost some loved ones, and we've all been battling. You feel good when you get to this place, and I couldn't be prouder. We have such first-class young men here. Just great kids, great coaches, and we're all in it together, all together.
Michael, I want to pull you in here. You guys did pretty well against Joey Stutzman. He's been giving it to guys all year, but you were able to limit him. And again, just like Dennis said, the defense did its job. But what was that like on the field?
It was great. We practiced all week trying to contain the quarterback and contain him, and we did a great job. And we knew the offense was going to come in at the end of the game and help us out, and it all just worked out.
Coach, you mentioned defense in overtime. Just what did you see about you guys make those stops there when we moved to the game?
Yeah, we had an overtime game against Wheaton North, an incredible game earlier in the playoffs, and overtime team a year ago. So it's our third overtime game in 2 years, which doesn't happen all that often. And I think our guys are pretty confident. You know, yeah, we're 3-1 overtime games, and we feel good. We worked very hard inside the 10-yard line. I mean, I'd say the last 6 weeks, we've spent at least every practice 12 to 12 plays. We love 10-yard line in based upon their defense. Coach Anderson's done such a good job, and our whole offensive staff in thinking about what we need to do when we get down. Because honestly, early on in the season, we came away from some games really frustrated. That you know, we had a couple games against St. Charles East. We won 7-0. I think we were in the red zone 5 times and got nothing. I mean, it was just like, come on. And really from that point on, we had a huge emphasis on that in practice. And so great. The kids that we brought up to work with us, our sophomore level and our scout team units, I'm telling you, they were Lake Zurich's defense. They were Lake Zurich's offense in practice. I mean, did such a good job. And a couple of you guys came out and saw some of that stuff. And I mean, we were really prepared for what they brought there. There were no surprises, I'm sure, with them. So, and I don't think we've run 5 wides that much since Coach Gasperi coached here a number of years ago. But I know Riley's not complaining, so we're all good. That's pretty exciting. We said we'd throw it 40, 50 times. How many times did we throw it? Anybody know?
46.
There you go.
Somewhere in there.
There you go, Coop.
Right? Right?
Well.
Off the top of my head.
Yeah, you son of a gun.
Hey,
Yeah, they've been asking us to throw. Hey, attitude.
is that right?
Nice seeing you, man. Good job, man.
Got time for one more group question.
Tommy, coming off the field, I'm not going to name names, but it felt like there was people that thought what you would accomplish this season. And you were kind of saying, oh, that record, that person predicted that record, but now you get that state title.
Can I jump in on this?
Sure. Tom.
Edgy Tim projected us 6-3/7-2. We're now 13-1. So.
Hey, underdogs all year, man. Underdogs all year.
Have fun.
But that's obviously a role that you guys appreciated and relished in.
It's fun.
Our whole team has done a great job this season, and our coaches do a great job, so we just click every single game.
I want to thank you guys